falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
See you there. Are you ready? Join us for the Achievers Coaching Academic Summit 2025.
Themed Harnessing Nature's Gift for Economic Growth in Taraba State. Date 15th February 2025. Venue The Significant Place Chapel,
Adjacent State Secretariat, former mobile links, Abuja Phase 1, Jalingo, Taraba State.
Admission starts at 1 p.m. and the main event begins at 2 p.m. Don't forget, admission is free.
Featuring insightful session on crop farming, agro-processing, value chain development, animal farming, and dry season farming.
With top facilitators including Dr. Hope Dauda Gaina, Mr. Godfrey Tafida, Honorable Zeno Hassan Meikaswa, Chief Gabriel Olayinka, and Mr. Waziri Aaron Anthony.
Don't miss this opportunity to unlock economic growth.
Reality. Let Supercap get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable, and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercap today and be happy. Bye.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. I am Esther Oka Steven. On the news this hour, Enugu State politicians defect from Labour Party to APC. Kano State seeks to enhance transportation sector, sends delegation to Lagos. Dangote Peugeot Automobiles Nigeria Limited its new milestones. Begins assembly Peugeot 3008 GT model. Now the news in full. Enugu State politicians defect from Labour Party to APC. In a significant political development, several high-profile members of the Labour Party from Enugu State have defected to the All Progressive Congress APC. This move was announced at a meeting of the APC Progressive Governors Forum and National Working Committee and State Chairman of APC. The defectors include Honorable Sunday Umaha, Honorable Chima Atu, Honorable Chidi Obeta, Honorable Gwarinwa Amadi, Barrister Emeka Ama. This development is seen as a significant boost to the APC in Enugu State and is expected to have far-reaching implications for the state's political landscape. The Labour Party has yet to officially comment on the defections, but it's likely that the party will face significant challenges in the coming days and weeks. Kano State seeks to enhance transportation sector, sends delegation to Lagos. In a bid to revamp its transportation sector, Kano State has sent a delegation to Lagos State to learn from its advancement in transportation infrastructure and work network. Led by Honorable Ibrahim Namadi, the Kano State Commissioner of Transport, the team comprised top officials including Honorable Abdul Mumin Babani, Bashir Ado Gaya, Dr. Nura Ibrahim Hassan, and Najib Mahmoud Abdusalam. During their visit, the delegation toured key facilities such as the Ikeja bus terminal, the Red Line Ikeja station, and the Blue Line. Honorable Namadi expressed his admiration for Lagos State's achievements in transportation, particularly its bus rapid transit BRT system. He pledged to consult and collaborate with the Lagos State government and the management of LAMATA to replicate similar successes in Kano. This visit underscores Kano State's commitment to improving its transportation sector and leveraging the experience of Lagos State. Dangote Peugeot Automobiles Nigeria Limited its new milestones. Begins assembly Peugeot 308 GT model. In a significant development, Dangote Peugeot Automobiles Nigeria Limited (DPAN) has achieved another milestone in the Nigerian automotive industry. The company has commenced the assembly of the Peugeot 308 GT model, marking a major breakthrough in its efforts to revitalize the domestic automotive sector. The achievement is a testament to DPAN's commitment to investing in the Nigerian automotive industry and creating jobs for the country's teen youth. The assembly of the Peugeot 308 GT model is expected to boost the company's production capacity and meet the growing demand for vehicles in the country. In addition to the Peugeot 308 GT model, DPAN is also finalizing plans to introduce the Peugeot Landtrack 4X2 pickup into light commercial sector. Tinubu orders ministers to submit performance reports amid cabinet reshuffle speculation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed all 48 ministers in his administration to submit their performance reports to Nigerians with immediate effect. This move is seen as a step towards transparency and accountability in governance. According to Mohammed Idris, Minister of Information and National Reorientation, the briefing by the minister will enable Nigerians to know what the government has achieved and to ask questions. This development comes amid speculations of an imminent cabinet reshuffle, with some ministers reportedly lobbying to retrain their position. The performance reports are expected to be a key factor in determining which minister stays or leaves. The Central Delivery Coordination Unit, headed by Adiza Bala Usman, has been assessing the effectiveness of ministries based on set deliverables. The unit reports will play a crucial role in informing the President's decision on the cabinet reshuffle. MTN's 200% data price hike sparked outrage among Nigerians. Telecom giant MTN has increased the price of its 15 gigabyte weekly data package from 2,000 naira to 6,000 naira, sparking widespread outrage among Nigerians. The sudden price hike, which represents a 200% increase, has been met with criticism and frustration from subscribers who took to social media to express their discontent. Many Nigerians have described the price hike as exploitative and unfair, particularly in the light of the country's current economic challenges. The development has also sparked concern about the impact on businesses, education, and communication, which rely heavily in internet access. The price hike is believed to be in line with the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) recent approval of the 50% tariff hike. However, the NCC's directive has been met with resistance from consumers group and labor union, who urge that the increase will exacerbate the economic hardship faced by Nigerians. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has rejected the hike and demanded to reduce to 5%. The union has threatened to embark on a nationwide protest if its demands are not met. Vice President Kashim Shettima presides over history and over the Federal University of Applied Sciences in Kashia, Kaduna State. In a landmark ceremony, Vice President Kashim Shettima oversaw the official handover of the newly established Federal University of Applied Sciences in Kashia, Kaduna State to the federal government. This momentous occasion marked the fulfillment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's pledge to establish the Federal University in southern Kaduna. The event drew an impressive array of dignitaries, including Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani, Senator Sunday Marshal Kuntung, representing Kaduna South, and Daniel Amos, representative for the Jama'ah Sangha Federal Constituency. Other notable attendees include Dr. Tijani Alosa, Minister of Education, Ola Olukayode, Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, and General Christopher Musa, Chief of Defense Staff. The significant milestones underscore the administration's commitment to expand access to quality education and promoting socio-economic development in the region. The Federal University of Applied Science is poised to become a hub of academic excellence, innovations, and research, providing opportunities for the youth and acquire cutting-edge skills and knowledge. As Vice President Shettima handed over the university to the federal government, he reaffirmed the administration's dedication to honoring its commitments and driving positive change in the country. The ceremony marks a major step forward in the actualization of President Tinubu's vision for a more educated and prosperous Nigeria. Police foil child trafficking attempts, rescue 5-year-old boy. A suspected child trafficker, Onyinyechi Emeka, has been arrested by police operatives in Imo State. The 40-year-old woman was caught during the stop and search operation in the Okigwe area. According to Eri Okoye, police spokesperson in Imo State, Emeka was arrested on February 7th while traveling to Ebonyi with the 5-year-old boy. Investigation revealed that the boy had been stolen from his mother's shop in Abia State. The suspected allegedly received 30,000 naira from a syndicate to deliver the child to a buyer in Ebonyi. The case has been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department for further inquiries. The police urge parents and guardians to remain vigilant and ensure their children's safety. Adamawa State to establish new NYSC orientation camp. Governor Mohammed Umar Finturi of Adamawa State has announced plans to provide a benefiting orientation camp for the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) in the state. The governor made this known while receiving the Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Yusua Dogara Ahmed, at the government house in Yola. Finturi expressed dissatisfaction with the current state of the orientation camp in Damare Gire local government area, describing it as not benefiting for the training of our vibrant young graduates. He assured that his administration would work towards providing a new and improved orientation camp, adding that the safety and welfare of corps members are paramount. The governor also commended the NYSC Director General for introducing innovations and have transformed the scheme operation. Akwa Ibom Governor Summit 27-man Executive Council list for screening. The Akwa Ibom State Governor has submitted a list of 27 commissioner nominees at the State House of Assembly for screening and confirmation. This move comes 32 days after the governor dissolved the State Executive Council and hosted a dinner to honor the outing commissioners. The nominees who represent local government areas hold diverse qualifications, including Senior Advocate of Nigeria (SAN), Professor, PhD holders, and barristers. The nominees will undergo screening and confirmation by the State House of Assembly before assuming their respective roles in the Executive Council. Anambra set to launch second rounds of immunization campaign. The Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency has announced plans to launch the second rounds of its Big Catch-Up immunization campaign on February 14. This initiative aims to target children who have missed previous vaccination, as well as those who are completely unvaccinated in 9 local government areas with high numbers of zero-dose of unvaccinated children. The immunization campaign will run from February 14 to 21, with vaccinations taking place at designated health centers, community centers, and other outreach locations. According to Nnamdi Olaigusifo, Director of Disease Control and Immunizations at the agency, the campaign aimed to strengthen efforts made during the first round and ensure that no child is left behind. Bauchi State partners with Portugal to boost economic growth. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has announced plans to partner with the Portuguese government to invest in various sectors including energy, agriculture, commerce and industries. This move aims to boost economic growth and development in the state. According to Governor Mohammed, Bauchi State and Portugal share common interests, particularly in tourism and fertile land. He has requested the Portuguese government to invest in these areas, assuring them of a safe and secured investment environment. The Portuguese ambassador to Nigeria, Martin Santos Polo, visited the governor at the governor's house in Bauchi State, where they discussed potential areas and collaborations. Ambassador Polo emphasized the long-existing partnership between Portugal and Nigeria, highlighting the need to renew and strengthen their ties. Governor Mohammed also informed the ambassador about the upcoming investment summit in Bauchi State, inviting Portugal to take full advantage of the event. The summit is expected to attract global investors, providing a platform for sustainable economic growth and development in the state. Bayelsa's Governor Daudiri Dennis paternity allegations. Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri has categorically denied rumors circulating on social media that he impregnated Big Brother Naija reality star Nge. The governor's office described the allegations as a malicious attempt to tarnish his reputation. According to Dr. Samuel Kolawole Oredipe, Director General of the New Media of the Governor, political enemies of His Excellency Senator D.U. Diri, Governor of Bayelsa State, are at work again. What a wicked set of people spreading falsehood on the day of prosperity administration's commenced activities making its 5th anniversary. Oradipe emphasized that Nji Rebecca Amsin has no personal relation with the governor. Nji Rebecca herself took to social media to debunk the rumor, stating, "Let me be clear, I am not pregnant for any governor." The governor's office expressed disappointment at the spread of false information, attributing it to the handwork of political detractors. They urge the public to remain vigilant and not succumb to the mischief of rumor mongers. Cross River State government revolutionized healthcare with laptop distributions. The Cross River State government has taken a groundbreaking step towards transforming the healthcare sector by distributing 196 laptops to health workers across the state's senatorial districts. This initiative is part of the governor's impact project, aims to ensure easy and efficient storage and retrieval of medical records, thereby enhancing patient care and experience. For years, patients have suffered delay and disappointment due to lost data, damaged documents, and even rodent-destroying files. However, with the introduction of laptops, health workers can now access and manage medical records efficiently. The distribution of laptops marks a significant step towards digital excellence in the healthcare sector. In addition to the laptop distribution, health personnel are also receiving the new Delta Coalition, NDC, has accused the Delta State government of misleading the public about its financial situation. The group criticized the State Commissioner for Finance, Fidelis Tilige, for claiming that Delta State is the strongest financially in Nigeria. According to the NDC, the assertion is a violent falsehood that credits variable economic data. The coalition pointed out that Delta State lagged behind other Nigerian states in key areas such as gross domestic product, internally generated revenue, and financial stabilities. Officially, statistics shows that Lagos State has a GDP of 41.17 trillion naira, while Rivers State, Akwa Ibom, and Imo State have GDPs of 7.96 trillion naira and 7.77 trillion naira and 7.63 trillion naira respectively. In contrast, Delta State GDP stands at just 6.19 trillion naira. The NDC has criticized the state government for its inability to translate substantial federal allocations into meaningful economic growth. Despite receiving the highest allocation from the Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAAC), Delta State has failed to announce its resources effectively, resulting in a GDP that should be at least 3 times higher. The coalition accused the Delta State government of reckless spending, corruption, and lack of transparency, leading to underdevelopment infrastructure, poor healthcare, failing education, and raising unemployment. The NDC called for transparency and accountability, urging the towns and determine the truth and hold the government accountable for its failures. Ebonyi State discontinues trials of 180 defendants in communal clash case. The Ebonyi State government has dropped the case against 180 defendants accused of involvement in the Effium and Eza-Effium communal clash. The State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Ben Odo, requested the court to discharge and acquit the defendants, citing the state's lack of interest in pursuing the case. The defendants, mostly members of the National Union of Road Transport Workers (NURTW) in Effium Motor Park, were charged for 4 years ago and had been detained at the Ebonyi Correctional Center. The communal clash, which started as a fight between 2 functions of the NURTW, resulted in loss of lives and property destructions. The decision is discontinued. The trial follows a peace pact signed by the 2 communities in 2024, which was presented to the state government. Chief Magistrate Ojemba Isu Oko of Court 1 and Lines Ogodo of Court 2 have since discharged and acquitted the defendants. Edo lawmakers accuses police of claiming undue glory for rescued monarch. A lawmaker from Edo State, Honorable Iniabo Ojie Ogene, has criticized the state police command for allegedly taking credit for the rescue of His Royal Highness Friday Ezioji, the traditional ruler of Udo Egura Kingdom. Iogene questioned how the police could claim to have rescued the monarch without apprehending the kidnappers. According to Iogene, the rescue was made possible by the efforts of the community, which raised the ransom to secure the monarch's release. He stated that the police were playing hide and seek during the ordeal and only came forward to claim credit after the monarch safe's return. The traditional ruler was kidnapped on February 3, 2025, along with 3 others while riding a motorcycle. Ekiti State Governor Oyebanji receives allocates for developmental strides. Governor Biodun Obayomi Oyebanji of Ekiti State has been commended for his strategic vision and developmental initiatives, which have earned him recognition as Governor of the Year 2024. One of his notable projects is the construction of a world-class agro-allied international cargo airport aimed at boosting the state economy. Oyebanji's efforts to revive commodity boards and strengthen cooperative movements have also been praised. Additionally, the World Bank approval of an agribusiness hub in Ekiti State is expected to propel economic growth and improve farmers' livelihoods. The governor has also invested in security infrastructure, including patrol vehicle safety of citizens. His commitment to rural roads construction and electricity supply has also been acknowledged. Ekiti State Governor Oyebanji receives allocates for developmental stride. Enugu State records 1,000% growth in internally generated revenue. Enugu State has achieved a remarkable 1,000% growth in its internally generated revenue (IGR), increasing from 30 billion naira to 5 billion naira annually. Governor Peter Mbar revealed this significant milestone during the inauguration of the Presidential Committee on Economic and Financial Inclusion in Abuja. Mbar attributed the exponential growth to the state financial inclusion strategies, which expanded the tax net without rising tax rates. He emphasized the importance of economic and financial inclusion in achieving sustainable growth and shared property. The governor also stressed the need for targeted programs that uplift vulnerable citizens, ensuring that economic expansion does not come at the expense of social welfare. Imo police arrest child traffickers during stop and search operation. The Imo State Police Command has announced the arrest of a notorious child trafficker, Onyinyechi Emeka, during a stop and search operation in Okigwe. We go on a commercial break. We'll be right back. Please don't go away.
Wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do?
Welcome back. Ogun State shuts down 21 FAME over environmental pollutions. The Ogun State government has shut down 21 manufacturing companies in the last 6 years for violating environmental regulations. According to a report by Punch Twice, the affected companies spread across 8 cities in the state were shut down for various environmental infractions, including air and water pollution. Dr. Ola Oresanye, the State Commissioner of Environment, takes environmental pollution seriously and has put measures in place to ensure companies comply with environmental regulations. Some of the shut-down companies were reopened after meeting the required environmental standard. Kaduna Rep. Amos Magaji defects from PDP to APC. In a significant political move, Amos Gwamna Magaji, a member of the House of Representatives from Kaduna State, has defected from the People's Democratic Party PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Magaji represents the Jaba Zango Qatar Federal Constituency, cited unresolved crisis within the PDP at both national and local level as the reasons for its defections. He is the third PDP member to defect to the APC since the inauguration of the 10th Assembly, following Chris Nkwonta and Eriateke Ibori Sonu. The lawmaker who chairs the House Committee on Healthcare Services is a two-time member of the House and has served on various committees including Defense, Reformation Institutions, and Constitution Review. However, Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda has objected to Magaji's defections, calling on the speakers to declare his seat vacant. Chinda urged that Magaji has not complied with the constitutional provision regarding defection, which may result in losing his seat. Tragedy strikes as bandits attack tomato traders in Katsina State. In a devastating incident, 10 tomato traders from Zaria lost their lives, while 7 others were injured and 5 feared kidnapped in a bandit attack in Katsina State. The traders from Damagaji Market in Zaria were ambushed by armed bandits at Takoki village in Funtua local government area while returning from a tomato processing trip in Katsina and Zamfara states. As the driver attempted to evade the attack, the truck plunged off a bridge, resulting in the tragic loss of life and destruction of goods worth 60 million naira. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, has strongly commended the attack, expressing his deep sorrow over the loss of lives and calling for intensified efforts by security agencies to rescue the abducted traders and bring the proprietors to justice. Abbas, who represents Zaria Federal Constituency, extended his heartfelt condolences to the families of the deceased and prayed for the repose of their souls. Kebbi State unveils ultra-modern secretariat after years of delay. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris has successfully completed the State Ultra-Modern Secretariat, a project that had been stalled for years due to bureaucracy. The Secretariat, which began construction in 2012, has an initial budget of 3.7 billion naira, but costs eventually reached around 12 billion naira. Governor Idris made the completion of the Secretariat a priority during his election campaign, and upon taking office, He resurrected the plans and reached out to local contractors to submit competitive bids. The two local companies, MTech Nigeria Limited and ZBCC Construction Company, presented a combined bid of just over 10 billion naira and completed the project ahead of schedules. The completion of the secretariat is a significant achievement for Governor Idris and the people of Kebbi State. Kwara stakeholders unite against cultism and drug abuse. In a collective effort to tackle the rising menace in cultism and drug abuse, stakeholders in Kwara State gathered at the inaugural annual convention of the Zero Tolerance for Social Immorality Initiative, ZETSI Africa. The event themed Harmony in the Heartland, promoting peace and rejecting cultism and drugs abuse in Kwara State, brought together parents, religious leaders, security agencies, educators, and youth representatives to discuss strategies in combating social vice and restoring moral values among youth in Kwara State. Lagos State Government cancel work from home policy. The Lagos State Government has announced the cancellation of its work from home policy, which has been in place since February 2024. According to a press statement signed by the State Head of Service, Bode Agoro, the policy cancellation will take effect from March 31st, 2025. The decision, approved by Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, aimed to improve service delivery in the state public service. Public servants are encouraged to rededicate themselves to their duties and ensure improved service delivery in their various ministries, departments, and agencies. This move comes after the state government implemented the new minimum wage and